Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is Matthew back with another episode of Watty's channel. Today it is Tuesday, the 18th of April. Just this morning, I did post the Series 6 review of the LJN Wrestling Superstars. Earlier today, I did receive my next package from the Raider Nation. And you guys know how excited I am when I do get figures from some of my favorite customizers. It's only 3 figures, so I like to give these shout out videos as quickly as I can. Obviously, this video will not be posted today. I'm going to try and give it a day or two before I do post the video. But again, with a 5 or 6 minute video that I expect this to be, you're not going to be looking at anything crazy. But here are 3 of the new superstars added to the roster or added to the collection. All right, starting with our first superstar, and this actually is a brand new and completely new character for me, and it is Owen Hart's Blue Blazer. Now, I've heard the character Blue Blazer constantly. I know of it. I know it's Owen Hart. I don't believe I've ever seen Blue Blazer wrestle. One of the things I mentioned about the Raider Nation and why I love Justin Shop and the different characters or different figures that Kenny Lester uses when he customizes his figures. A lot of customizers, they use the very cheap figures. Your Hillbilly Jim, for example, is probably the most customizable figure. Your Paul Orndorff as a good example. Even Jesse Ventura. Your very common, affordable figures that nobody really covets. They use those figures to customize. The Raider Nation, they take some of the more expensive figures out there and they customize those figures, and they don't exactly sell them for an arm and a leg as well. And this is just another example of some of those amazing figures. So here you do see a B. Brian Blair figure, and B. Brian Blair, of course, as an individual piece would probably sell for $40 to $75 by himself. So a great figure. And the actual detail in the figure of the Blue Blazer is absolutely remarkable. And I think it's a good idea that I selected to use the cell phone as opposed to the computer, because I think you're going to be able to get the details of the figure a lot more. It's going to be a lot more clear on camera. Just an absolutely amazing detail work. And again, the Raider Nation, I've contacted them for months asking, when they're going to come out with, new customs. And man, I was in for a treat when he told me they had 3 new figures listed, or they were going to get ready to list some three new figures. I mean, I was excited about just one figure, but you picked up, I was able to pick up 3 at once. Even this little cape right here, it's like made out of like foam or something. It's really solid. I really love that. The next figure is a Cactus Jack, Mick Foley. And this one is actually taken from an Outback Jack figure. Outback Jack to make Cactus Jack. Why not? Again, Outback Jack is actually one of my all-time favorite LJN original figures. And creating this awesome Mick Foley figure out of that Outback Jack figure is absolutely amazing. So, again, great artistry work with the detail of creating Mick Foley's facial hair. You got the whole Cactus Jack wanted dead or alive type of scheme. The boots are amazing throughout. I absolutely love the built-in. Looks like what was Negan's baseball bat called in The Walking Dead? The name Priscilla keeps popping in my head, but I know that's not it. Nope, it was Lucille. That's what it was. So it looks like Cactus Jack here has a Lucille in his hand. That is so awesome. And this might actually be my favorite Cactus Jack version that I own. I tell you something, guys. I know I said it would probably be a while before I did my third, LJN tournament. But man, after getting these figures in, I'm just dying to do it again because since the conclusion of my last tournament, I have gotten so many new figures in, and I can make an extremely fun tournament video. If I ever decided to make it again, which I really want to. And I think these are figures that would go extremely far in my competition. Another thing that you'll notice, artist Kenny Lester kind of signs his initials at the bottom of the feet of the figures. So this last figure, I actually jumped the gun and thought this was, Bam Bam, an original Bam Bam repainted. I sometimes do that. I didn't really pay much attention to the photos, I guess. I was just so excited about, Raider Nation posting some new figures, and I looked at it. It was awesome. And once I got it in, I mean, in 1/1,000,000th of a second, you immediately know it's modeled after King Kong Bundy. That's perfectly fine. King Kong Bundy, one of my all-time favorite LJN original figures. Love it. And I really love this one. I think this one actually blends in better than the LJN original. Now, this one, you can actually see the fire throughout the entire costume or, outfit of Bam Bam Bigelow. Whereas with the LJN original, you got all black back here, and the fire is only, is only on the front of his outfit. But great detail of the tattoos, and again, the fire throughout the head. The Raider Nation, I swear to God, they have got to be one of the single greatest providers of WWF LJN custom figures. Absolutely love Justin Shop. Kenny Lester is an amazing talent when it comes to custom figures. It's why, Raider Nation is right there near the top of my list of customizers. Eric Boyer with Wrestling Rider, Robert Jackson's customs, whether you're going for Hasbro, Galoob, or LJNs, Raider Nation, absolutely amazing. Mark Hackenberg. I mean, I just deal with so many great customizers, and again, these guys are the best of the best, or definitely up on that list. So thrilled to get these 3 new figures in. I couldn't wait anymore. I didn't want to wait, several days before making this video. Even if I don't post the video right away, I at the very least wanted to get the video made and have it ready to go when the time comes. I just think these figures were just so solid. And you know how I am, how much I love my shout out videos, show respect to the artists. So, yeah. Blue Blazer, a new Bam Bam Bigelow, and a new Cactus Jack is going to get added to the custom wall. So they will move right over here with the Raider Nation customs. All right, awesome. And then the ones over here, I'll remove those 2, and hopefully I can squeeze all 3 figures.